It's finally done. After a lot of speculations, a lot of guesswork, one hefty discount on offer from Yamaha, Valentino Rossi's team, whose official name now is Aramco Racing Team VR46, has put ink to paper and signed with Ducati for the next 3 years and with Dorna for next 5 years. Now I know what you're thinking. Didn't this news come out last week? And you're right. But this video is not about Team VR46. In fact, it's about the actual VR46. Because more than Team VR46, Rossi fans care about his future in MotoGP as a rider. And even though nothing is set in stone yet, there are a few hints in press conferences here and there which point towards 3 possible outcomes. In this video, let's try to read between the lines and discuss these 3 possibilities. Well, actually there are just 2. We'll discuss all 3 and rule out one of them in the end. My name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Fix. Outcome number 1. Retirement. Now it is not something we want to see and it's what makes us a bit sad. But the truth of the hour is the bar has been raised and Rossi is struggling to keep up. Let me explain. It's not like he is not able to improve year after year or his lap times are dipping. He is actually going faster than he has ever gone around the track, and not just at a few venues, at all of them. So the problem is not that he is not going faster, the problem is that others are going faster than him, and there are multiple factors which led to this. KTM took a giant leap and started fighting for top positions. Espargaro on Aprilia has become a permanent fixture in top 10. 19 out of 22 bikes on the grid have full factory support, etc. etc. When asked in the pre-event press conference about the decision, Rossi said, "I have not decided yet. I will think more deeply during the summer break. I still have to speak with Yamaha and my team. We want to try for better performance and better results for sure. And from the start of this season until now, it has not been fantastic. So I think that it is very difficult that I will race next year." This statement in itself is enough to sink the heart of a lot of his fans because that is almost a retirement announcement directly from Rossi's mouth. Even before the announcement of split between Maverick Vinales and Yamaha, Rossi knew something was up and preemptively squashed any potential rumors by saying, "It looks like there are going to be some changes at Yamaha that wasn't expected, but it definitely doesn't change anything in my decision because my decision is related to the results. What is happening with other teams or with other Yamahas for me is not a big difference." Outcome number 2. Rossi rides for his own team with his own brother. I feel like this is the outcome most of his fans, at least the young ones, want. Following the announcement of the deal between Aramco Racing Team VR46 and Ducati, the Prince in his press statement mentioned that it would be great for me that Valentino Rossi can compete in the next few years as a rider for Aramco Racing Team VR46 together with his brother Luca Marini. For a few hours between the Aramco Racing Team VR46 announcement and the pre-event riders press conference, I was 90% confident that Rossi would race for his own team. But his comments in the press conference have confused all of us and we are back to square one. But one of the things is for sure, to run a MotoGP team you need a lot of money and that money comes from sponsors. And with great money comes great pressure. And if the Prince insists a lot more, maybe Vale will have to cave in and ride for VR46 in 2022 and maybe even beyond. Now that won't be so bad, would it? Outcome number 3. Rossi continues with Petronas Yamaha. Rossi and Yamaha is a match made in heaven. Vale himself said, "In my heart, I will always be a Yamaha rider. Our most beautiful career moments came together with Yamaha." To be completely honest, I am surprised that VR46 decided to go with Ducati rather than with Yamaha. Even before the actual discussion started, VR46 Academy publicly acknowledged that their heart was with Yamaha, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. Coming back to Vale, if he decides to continue racing in 2022, the biggest problem with him staying on a Petronas Yamaha is that the VR46 sponsors would not appreciate that a lot. I mean, think about it. Rossi himself is a big brand as well as a brand ambassador. He must have been a big factor in Aramco's decision to sponsor VR46 team in the first place. So how can they let Rossi race with Petronas written all over him when Aramco are sponsoring his team? So this one to me seems almost impossible, especially after the official signing of the deal between Ducati and VR46. If things had gone differently and VR46 had gone with Yamaha, I'm almost certain Rossi would have stayed for at least another year, be it due to the pressure from the Prince or for his love of Yamaha, but I think he would have stayed. If you made it till here, let me know by hitting that like button. And do let me know where you think Rossi will end up in 2022. On a Yamaha, on a Ducati, on his sofa, on the pit wall of Aramco Racing Team, or maybe even in some other racing category altogether. For more such content about all things MotoGP, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. Here are 2 more videos which you might enjoy. My name is Sankalp and I'll be back with another video very soon.